Okay. Hello, everyone. We have participants from all over the world, so hello to you in your location. We are starting the EVO 25 closing ceremony, and we're happy to have you here. I'm Christine Bauer-Ramazani, outgoing head lead coordinator. And I welcome you to this session where the moderators of the 8 EVO sessions will present a summary of their sessions. And we're still getting people joining us, so this is great. A big welcome to my fellow coordinators. And Rose, I think you can start sharing. Are you sharing? Yeah, okay. Oh, we're still getting more.
Okay, I'm sharing the screen. Can you see
Yeah.
it?
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
I
great.
can see it. Okay, so we'll start right into it. Okay, I've introduced myself and I'll introduce everyone else in just a minute. But I did want to say we're at the end of the 5 weeks of the EVO sessions, and if your session was like mine or like ours with DBP 25 AI, it was a lot of very intense work, a lot of learning by the moderators, by the participants, and it was quite challenging at times, but very rewarding as well. And from what we heard, there was a lot of growth in the sessions by the participants. They grew as educators, especially in integrating technology into their teaching and learning. And they testified to that and were very grateful for it. We're also very grateful to the 8 session moderators that made this endeavor possible. It was great to have 8 sessions joining us, and we hear from them today about their outcomes. And they provided this intense experience and this growth to educators all over the world. We're also very grateful for the connections that we made, the connections with educators from all over the world. And this is why EVO is a globally distributed community. And I, in particular, am very proud of that. And I want to express my sincere appreciation to my fellow EVO coordinators, to all of the moderators of the sessions, and to the participants. And as you know, this is a volunteer experience, a volunteer effort, and it's ongoing, it's year-round, and it is a big one. So here is our wonderful EVO coordination team. And when I mention your name, please say hello. And we still have people joining us.
Sorry to interrupt, Christine. Have you started the recording?
I have started the recording.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the reminder. Yes. Okay. So I already introduced myself, and next up is Rose Bard, our incoming lead coordinator. And,
hello, everyone.
Yes, and also tell us where you're located, please.
Oh, I'm located in Brazil. I'm Brazilian, and I welcome everyone to the wrap up today. Thank you for coming.
And Grazia Mendoza, I don't think I have seen her come in yet. Grazia, are you here? No, okay. And Sanya?
I am here. I'm the past head lead coordinator. I'm located in Velika Gorica, just outside Zagreb, the capital of Croatia. And I welcome everyone to our wrap up to the session in which we celebrate this year's edition of EVO.
Great, thank you, Sanya. Jane Sheen?
Yes. Hi, everyone. Hi from Taipei, Taiwan.
Great, thank you, Jane. Zeynep Musavi?
Yes, hi everyone. I'm from Iran. Great to be here and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Zeynep. You are located in Tehran, in the capital.
Yes, thank you for mentioning
Okay.
it.
And then we have our two assistant coordinators who will be coordinators at the end of EVO 25. Mary Allegra. Mary, do you want to say hi and where you're located?
Yes, thank you. Good morning, everyone. I want to thank you, all the coordinators of the EVO, for this year of experiences. I have learned a lot, and I hope that all those who were in the different courses and the different sessions also had the experience of learning from each other. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Mary. And Miguel.
Thank you, Christine. Great pleasure to be here. I'm a teacher at the University of El Salvador, and it's been rewarding and a very satisfying experience being an assistant coordinator at EVO. Thank you for joining.
So this is our team, and we've had an intense year behind us, and but it's great to have so many different skills contributed to this effort, and we've needed all of them. So it's been wonderful to have worked with this team, and I am very appreciative of their time. It is very time consuming, and their efforts and being there whenever they were needed. So next, Sanya, our former head lead coordinator from last year, will recognize the moderators of the 2025 sessions.
Now it's my duty, and I'm very proud to present all the moderators who've joined us for this year of EVO and offered their sessions, their successful sessions. Please say hello when I call your name, Isaac.
Hello.
Welcome, Isaac.
Yeah,
And your session
Isaac,
is-
so
also
much.
tell us where you're located, please.
Yeah, thank you, Christine.
I'm located in Santa Ana, El Salvador.
And your session is?
Artificial intelligence applied to English language teaching.
Thank you, Isaac. And your co-moderator, Edgar.
Yes, that's right.
And he's not with us now?
Unfortunately, he's not. I think he has some connection problem.
Mhm.
And I wanted to welcome Grazia Mendoza, who just joined us. She is part of the EVO coordination team. Grazia, we've already passed that, so would you please say hello and where you are located? Oh,
She says, sorry, her internet is terrible today. Hoping that it recovers and that you will be able to join us in voice. We'll move on, waiting for her to join with the microphone. Our next moderator is Araceli
Yes.
from Mexico.
Hello. Hello.
Welcome, Araceli. Tell us about where you're from and about the session, the title.
Yeah, and I'm in Mexico. I'm in Puebla, Mexico, and the session was AI Practical and Ethical Considerations. Thank you.
Thank you, Araceli. And then Laureta.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having us here today. My name is Loretta, and I'm located in Toronto, Canada. I was part of the same team with Araceli in AI in education, ethical and practical considerations. Thank you, everyone. And thank you to the amazing team I had. It was lovely to work with you all.
Thank you, Laureta. Juana from Honduras is probably not here yet, but
No, I did
Graciela,
not see her. Mhm.
I think I've seen Graciela.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you. I'm Graciela Martin from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I was part of the session AI in Education, Ethical and Practical Considerations. Thank you.
Thank you, Graciela. Welcome. We are back to Gracia, who is not only our incoming head lead coordinator, but she's also a moderator. Gracia, is your internet any better?
Let me try. Can you hear me?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
So yes, I'm Gracia. I'm part of the EVO coordinating team, but I'm also part of AI, ethical and practical considerations, and learning engagement through virtual tools. And it's always a pleasure to be with everybody. I am originally from Honduras, but currently I am based in Indiana. So hello, everyone.
Hello and welcome, Gracia. You've heard Rose Bart. She is a coordinator, but she's also a moderator. Welcome again, Rose. Tell us about your session and about where you're located.
Hello,
Rose.
everyone. Hello again, right?
Now in the role of moderator.
Yes, hello again. I am a moderator of the session From Substitution to Redefinition, Tech Enhanced Learning with my lovely co-moderator, Zinab Musav, who actually did a wonderful job, and I'm so grateful to have partnered with her because she's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Rose, and your co-moderator, Zainab.
Yes, thank
it's
you
Zainab.
Rose, for introducing our session. Yes, I'm from Iran, located in Tehran. Very happy to be here.
Thank you, Zainab. And Christine has been busy with her own session too. Christine, tell us about your session.
Yeah, and actually the next 4 people on the slide are my co-moderators. So we had delivering best practices in distance and blended courses with AI and really enjoyed our session. So I'm originally from Germany, but have been living in the US for 50 years. So I'm in Vermont where it's snowing heavily and we already have a lot of snow. So moving on.
Barek, is he here today? Have you seen
No, I did
him?
not
No,
see him.
but Jane is.
Yes.
Okay. It's been great, wonderful experience working with Christine and all the other co-moderators on this delivering best practices in distance and blended course with AI, and learn a lot of more about AI and how to apply it to in the design. So I'm currently teaching at National Taipei University of Education. This is my 20th year. Yeah, associate professor, and I'm so glad to be able to work with the co-moderating team and also the coordinators. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane. And let's hear from one more moderator of the same session, Christine Xavier.
Hi, I'm Christine. Sorry, I have a very bad, as you can hear. I'm working in Lebanon, and I enjoyed the last 5 weeks tremendously, meeting new people, working with everyone. So it was quite an interesting experience this time around integrating AI.
Thank you, Christine. And Nagla and Wada are from grammar for TESOL.
But Nagla was also on the DBP team.
Yeah.
True. Sorry, Nagla.
No worries. So I'm originally from Egypt, but living and working in Canada, Toronto, Canada. I've been part of the moderating team for two sessions, the DBP with AI session and Grammar for TESOL session with Wata. Very happy to be here.
Thank you, Nagla. Wata?
Hello, I'm Masahito Watanabe. I'm located in Yokohama, Japan. And in fact, I have been also moderating grammar for TESOL for more than, I don't know exact number, but for years. And
6 years.
How many,
yes,
Nagla?
6
okay, thank
years
you.
so far. This year is our
Thank you,
sixth.
thank you. Okay, and in fact, this year's moderation is much harder than the previous years, but maybe Nagla will introduce the story later.
Because of the
Thank you.
large numbers. Thank
Okay.
you, Wata.
That's good news, actually.
Well, yeah, good, but with 2 moderators, it was interesting.
I can imagine.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Shall we go to the new slide? Helena is the lead moderator. Welcome, Helena, and tell us
Hello,
about your
good morning
session.
too. Hello from me too. I'm currently located in Central Greece, and our session was Immersive AI Companion Design. We're going to have the 10th and last final wrap-up session later on in about 6 hours' time, during which we're going to enjoy our participants' projects and contributions. We've had a lot of interactivity, a lot of immersion. It's been wonderful. I'll tell you a little bit more later on. I suppose we're given our 5 minutes.
But in your 5 minutes, thank you, Helena. And
Thank
your co-moderator,
Yes.
Georgia, is she here?
Georgia Manetta is not here. She will not be
Mhm.
able to attend, unfortunately, due to health issues, family health issues.
Oh, so sorry to hear that. Thank you,
Yes, I hope
Helena.
so. Thank you too.
Zuleika?
Hello, good morning. I'm Zuleika
Morning.
Zapatero from Panama, and I was leading the course, the session, Learning English Through Virtual Tools with a great colleagues from Latin America. Thank you.
Thank you, Zuleika. And Marisa is your co-moderator. Is Marisa with us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Marisa, Mary,
Welcome, Marisa.
Miguel, Olenka,
Thank
Glenda.
you. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
let's hear from them too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Marisa?
Yeah, okay.
Welcome.
I'm Marisa Huacho. I'm from Peru. I live in Lima. So it's for most of us, it's our second year. Some of us have more in this session of learning English through virtual tools.
It's your second year?
Yeah, in my case, it's the second one. So then I've been very pleased to be part of this great team of wonderful colleagues, but also people, because we were all the time helping each other, giving this sense of purpose to the course. So then thank you very much. I appreciate everyone, also people who are in the coordination, because we make a great team. Thank you.
Thank you, Marisa. Thank you, Marisa. Mary?
Well, yes, I didn't say that I am from Venezuela and I am in Atlanta, maybe for a short time because I'm Venezuelan. And yes, and I really had a great time in my session. I moderated the 4th week, and all the participants were, engaged and doing, all the assignments that we offered them. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Just like Mary, Miguel is also one of the coordinators, but a moderator for this session. Miguel, can we hear from you?
Yes, thanks. Thanks again. It was a pleasure to be serving the session for the 3rd time. We had a great group of participants, and we loved the sharing and the collaboration with everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Miguel. And Olenka?
Hello, everyone. My name is Olenka Vicencio from Trujillo, Peru. I am going to be moderator for my first time, and it's my pleasure. The interaction that we have with the participant and also learning from each other. This is a great team, and I'm very proud to be part of this wonderful and amazing people that you are. Thank you.
Thank you, Olenka. And now it's our turn to meet Maricela. Maricela, are you with us? Please open your mic. Oh, Heidi and Julia. Oh, it looks like they're not with us.
No.
Can
And
you check,
Glenda
Christy?
Gallardo, I don't think Glenda is here either. Okay.
So no one from that team has joined us. Maybe they will join later and we'll give them their 5 minutes so they can introduce themselves during the
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I will see when they come in. Okay.
Thank you
All
to all
right.
the moderators. We are moving on. We'll hear more about your sessions.
Sue was not mentioned though.
Oh, Sue.
I'm okay.
Oh, Sue, so sorry, Sue.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Sue was on the previous slide, I guess. Where is Sue?
I'm not there. So sorry.
You're not there.
You're
Oh my
very
God,
welcome.
Sue.
There.
Tell us about your.
Where are you?
Well, I worked on the DBP with AI tools, and I was blown away by the amount of work put in by the participants. I thought they were absolutely amazing.
And I don't know if you've noticed, Sue, it hasn't stopped. We're
No,
still
I
getting
know,
some
we're
more.
still doing it.
Now I'm so looking forward to the 5 minutes to hear all the details.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sue, and
Sue,
sorry once again.
yeah, and
My fault.
you must not have been on the opening slides either, because these were just copied from the opening. So our
problem.
apologies to you that your name isn't there.
So sorry, Sue.
Don't worry.
Okay, so we can move on to the next slide. And Rose, thank you so much for doing the slide advancing and also the timing. And here's a big one. Yeah, if you could stop it for just a moment. Zainab and I are going to talk about this. This is a slideshow that Zainab created because this year we are celebrating 25 years of EVO since its founding in the year 2000. It was co-founded by me and Tom Robb and Susan Gare as a special project of the call intersection of TESOL. We were asked, or the Call AS had asked for a special project to be created as an outreach of the physical electronic village at TESOL, but an outreach to educators, English educators all over the world. And so that's how EVO came into being. I was instrumental in creating it the way it is now, and am very, very grateful for the 25 years that it has continued. It's been a great run. And so we did find that it was necessary to celebrate that a little bit. And here is Zainab with her creation, her amazing creation in the celebration of the 25 years. So Zainab, go ahead.
Yeah, yes, I'm very excited also to invite you to Best of EVO 2025 free 2-day online designed for English teachers worldwide to continue their professional development. This event will take place on March 8th and 9th, 2025. At Best of EVO, moderators and participants will showcase their work. They share their experiences, key takeaways, and highlight the innovative teaching strategies. So it's a fantastic opportunity to learn, share, and connect with educators around the world. Later, Christine will provide more details about Best of EVO and how you can participate. Thank you.
Okay, and now we can play your fancy creation. Thank you so much. And thank you, Zainab, for creating this. It's amazing. And as you said, I will give more details about Best of EVO at the end. Next, Miguel is going to talk about our sessions a little bit.
Thank you, Christine. Last year, EVO organized professional development for moderators. It's always been this tradition of EVO to organize professional development for teachers. And during the session, we polished our skills and we updated the sessions. And these are the 8 sessions that were selected after the vetting process. Number 1, AI applied to English language teaching. Isaac Diaz, the lead moderator. Edgar Amilcar Perez was the co-moderator. Number 2, AI in education, ethical and practical considerations. Araceli Salas was the lead moderator. Loretta Batla, Juana de Ayestas, Graciela Martin, and Gracia were part of the moderators in this team. The 3rd session, delivering best practices and distance and blended courses with AI, was Christine was the lead moderator. Babarek Kadar, Sue Anan, Jane Chin, Christine Xavier, and Nakla were the co-moderators. The 4th session was from substitution to redefinition in tech-enhanced learning. Rose Bar and Zainab were the moderators, and that's the one I registered for. The 5th one was grammar for TESOL, Nagla again, and Mashito Watabe were the co-moderators. The 6th one, immersive AI companion design. Helena was the lead moderator, accompanied by Georgia Manetta as co-moderator. The 7th was the learning engagement through virtual tools. The lead moderator was Zuleika, joined by Gracia, Marie Allegra, Olenka, Glenda, Maritza, and myself. And the 8th one was Let's Go Green, integrated environmental sustainability into EFL teaching. Marisela Cajamarca, Heidi Matute, and Julio Chumbai were the moderators of this session. Now you will hear from Jane.
Next slide, please. Okay, once again, I would like to thank the lead moderators and co-moderators for these from these 4 sessions for revamping their sessions and offering them again this year in EVO 2025. Okay, and then next. And like to thank the lead moderators and co-moderators for offering these 4 sessions, brand new sessions this year in EVO 2025. And I look forward to your sharing in the following in the following next. So next, the session's lead moderators or a co-moderator will give a brief 5-minute overview of the session, including some outcomes. And we ask that you stay within the 5 minutes on the stopwatch so that we can get through all of the sessions. If there are any questions from the audience, please post them in the chat or wait until all the sessions have been presented. There is a question and answer period at the end. So shall we begin?
Yep, let's do it.
Yep.
Okay, so our first presentation is AI applied to English language teaching, a new session this year. And you see the moderating team here with Isaac and Edgar. And we'll hear a summary from them about their session. So time is starting now. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you very much for the invitation to be part of the EVO sessions this year. We wanted to share with everybody how AI could be applied to English language teaching. So in this course, we tried to help teachers overcome the fear of using AI by giving them some tools to start with it. Also, how they can make a difference between traditional teaching and 21st century teaching, as well as how to apply AI in assessment, feedback, and how to use it to enhance students' four macro skills: English speaking, reading, and speaking, listening, reading, and writing. So we had 159 registered participants, out of which 60 were active participants, and 16 projects were delivered in the end. It was a very productive session, I would say, speaking on behalf of Edgar as well, because even we were able to learn a lot from the teachers. We were inspired by the level of effort that they put into every single assignment that they had, and also how deep they got into using the AI tools. They were very honest with us, and they told us that at first some of them were scared to even try to use AI, especially because of school policies, because they didn't know how their students will react or how the administrators will react. But in the end, they were already trying it, at least to do some lesson planning or to differentiate learning within their classes. So it was a really good experience because we learned a lot from the participants, and there were some participants as well that were sharing a lot of resources with everybody. So there was a lot of collaborative learning going on there. I don't know if she's here, but Stella, yeah, she's here. Stella was one of the participants in our courses, and she was always um, giving everybody additional tools for them to learn. And Edgar and I were also surprised that we didn't know some tools, and the idea she was given to everybody were just like great ideas that even we want to implement in our own practice. So again, we're just honored to have been part of this team, and the learning process goes on. So thank you very much for everything.
Thank you very much, Isaac. And I apologize that we could not show your slide while the timer was running. That's a glitch on our part, but here is the summary. And I'm going to copy the timers onto the other slide so that we can start the timer on the actual summary slide. So sorry for that glitch. And I have fixed it, I think, for the next one. So Rose, our wonderful timekeeper and slide advancer. Rose, don't click the timer on the first slide, but click it on the summary slide, please.
Okay.
So thank you, Rose. And we can
Can we move to the next one? Have you
yes,
done
go
it?
ahead. Mhm.
Okay, great. Here we go.
Okay, so the next one is AI in education, ethical and practical considerations with Araceli and her team. So please introduce yourselves, Araceli, and don't start the timer on this one. I've already moved it to the next one. Hope it works.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Hello. We are very happy to be here. And the team was formed by Graciela, Loretta, Juanita, Gracia, and myself. Okay. Let me tell you a little about our session. In the beginning, we had 50 participants registered, 50 enrolled people, and they were all from all levels, from kids, from kids to some very experienced teachers. Some of the countries represented were El Salvador, USA, Croatia, Argentina, Honduras, Venezuela, Denmark, Paraguay, Ecuador, Slovenia, Ukraine, Russia, Brazil, France, and Canada. The participants were amazing, and we had an average of 12 participants who were actively engaged in all the sessions. We also had our live meeting sessions from 6 to 8 participants each time, and in the end, there 9 participants got their certificates of completion. This was a very, very interesting session because, of course, right now we the sound is funny. We realize that right now teachers are more concerned about the use of applications and knowing about all these AI tools, but some teachers are now starting to get into the ethical considerations of AI. So we say that this is a much needed topic, continue exploring. And educators' literacy in AI is really necessary, going beyond the apps and tools. Apps are good, but the practical applications and how to integrate AI ethically is key for educators' AI literacy. At the beginning, participants were highly concerned and the need of guidance, but by the end, they expressed more confidence. Their focus shifted from plagiarism to lesson planning, transparency, and personalized feedback. We really feel grateful and honored to have worked with such an amazing group of participants. Those who engage in the learning genuinely engage with the topics each week and walk the extra mile to share their learning and expertise. And we are very grateful to the team, the organizing team, and to the participants themselves. As moderators, we appreciated the interaction and conversations during the live meetings. We all enjoyed the learning journey. As Isaac said, we learn at the same time. We enjoy the learning journey and share ideas, but also the challenges and concerns of the AI integration in education. This is a journey we will continue to engage in and collaborate with others. Thank you, EVO. Thank you. Yes. And that's it.
And thank you very much. So you finished your 5 minutes, I think, and just in time. So thank you for that as well. And I think we can move on to the next one. AI definitely was featuring big time in all of the sessions. So it was very good to see AI not only integrated, but also taking center stage, as in your session, with ethical and practical considerations. And now I'm going to introduce my own team and session, delivering best practices in distance and blended courses with AI. It is a returning session, and this was the 4th year that we presented it, but this time with AI. And Sue Annan is going to tell us a little bit more about it.
We started off with 93 registrants, But actually, we had 41 participants who were active, and they came from 17 different countries, from Algeria, Bangladesh, Canada, Denmark, Egypt, Ecuador, France, Greece, India, Mexico, Morocco, the UK, Uzbekistan, and Venezuela. So lots and lots of really interesting, different places of culture, and everybody worked together. But the average number of participants completing the weekly tasks was 11. And at the end, we had 4 people who completed the session project. And they produced a Canvas course module with a task page, and they showcased what they had come up with at the end. But our session had prompt engineering, generative AI, evaluation for lesson planning, interaction and collaboration. We looked at TPAC and scaffolding for TPAC. We also looked at copyright, plagiarism, and digital citizenship in the age of AI. Very important. And again, we had some participants who hadn't done anything with AI, and they really came on very, very well. We looked at quality matters, and we had a look at the rubrics and standards therein. We also offered office hours, which was a very useful thing to have, because people could find from wherever they were that they could find people on their side of the Atlantic and work with them. And it was very, very well attended. And the feedback during the week 5 live meeting came from Nabila, who said, "This course taught me more than any other course before. You gave me wings to create and deliver my online distance courses." And we wish her and the other participants all the very, very best for what they've started with and where they're going in the future.
Thank you, Sue. And it was actually not Nabila, but Chopon that posted this feedback during our live session, and it blew us all away. That was so rewarding. And I think I speak for the rest of the moderators that since there is no monetary reward for any of this, the reward that we get is definitely in the work itself, in the learning that we do and the growth that we have, and then also in the comments, in the feedback that we get from our participants. And our 3 of our participants are here. I see Abdelatif here, Shopon, and Nabila, and maybe later they can say something. Okay, so thank you very much. Sue, anything else to say?
No, I just think that we learned alongside them. And
yes,
everybody came out with something that they didn't know before.
correct. And I think that is the beauty, and has been, of the beauty of the EVO sessions for these 25 years. You know, it's not just the moderators teaching participants, but the moderators learning as well. So it's a win-win for everyone. Thank you very much, Sue.
You're
and
welcome.
we'll move on to the next one. And that is Rose. Thank you very much, Rose. I hope you can manage everything that you're doing and presenting with Zainab. Go ahead.
Yes, it's truly an honor to moderate the session from substitution to redefinition in tech enhanced learning, a new EVO session this year. As a first-year moderator, this journey has been both challenging and rewarding. And I'm especially grateful to my wonderful co-moderator, Rose Barr, whose expertise, dedication, patience, and actually support make this experience very smooth. Rose, working with you not only made moderating easier, but also inspired me to learn and grow in instructional design and my teaching practices. Thank you for always being there. This session focus on task design and tools that could be applied at different levels of the SAM model. SAM is substitution, A, augmentation, M, modification, and R, redefinition. This session was designed to take us beyond only using technology in education. It was about transforming learning experiences through thoughtful digital task design. Together, we explored the SAM model, moving from basic substitution of traditional tasks to fully redefining learning through digital tools. The goal was not just to understand technology integration, but also to apply technology tools in creative ways that enhance student engagement, collaboration, and learning outcomes. So over 5 weeks, participants analyzed, discussed, evaluated, and redesigned digital tasks using various tools aligned with the SAM model. We had 23 registrants. They were English teachers, lecturers, teacher trainers. We had 4 finalists. They were from the US, Croatia, and El Salvador. They did a great job, and we are proud of their achievements. What really caught my attention was how our participants demonstrated a strong level of digital proficiency when using tools at the lower levels of the SAM model, such as substitution and augmentation. They effectively integrated technology into their tasks, whether it was replacing traditional methods with digital tools or enhancing them with additional features that the tools offered. But as we moved into the redefinition level, the higher level, particularly with immersive environments, they face more challenges. It's been inspiring to see how they embrace the challenges and complexities of this stage and successfully redesign their tasks at the higher level of the SAM model. But this session was about more than just designing digital tasks. It was about sharing, reflection, learning together. Every week, they shared their experiences and valuable insights, offering feedback to one another and refining their designs. It's inspiring to see such amazing teachers, actually passionate teachers who want to learn and grow. I'm deeply grateful to every participant, their engagement, commitment, support for one another, willingness to learn and experiment made this session special. And also to the EVO community, thank you. Thank you for creating this invaluable space for educators to learn, to connect, to grow. Thank you.
Zainab, you just said it. And this has been the how should I say, the wonderful experience with EVO. It is a space where educators can propose a session and then learn how to develop it and then deliver it. It's just, it's been a wonderful outreach. Thank you so much. And thank you to Rose for co-moderating with you and leading it alongside you, Zainab, and for creating this new session. Thank you. We hope to see it again. Okay, and I think we're ready to move on. Okay, and next up are Nagla and Wata, with Nagla being the lead moderator of Grammar for TESOL in its 6th returning year.
Thank you very much, Christine. So yeah, 6th year and counting, hopefully. Early in the session, we had over 160 registrants joining from various parts of the world. We had a large group from Pakistan, but we also had participants from Ecuador, from Japan, Brazil, Russia, Syria, Greece, Venezuela, Ukraine, El Salvador, Georgia, Panama, USA, Belarus, Mexico, France, Peru, Philippines, and Macedonia. We had over 100 active participants whose teaching contexts also varied, some being teacher educators, some in high ed, teaching EAP, teaching young learners, adults, and we had many teacher trainees. This diversity, of course, added a great value to our discussions and task contributions. Week 5 is still in progress, and as you can see here, over 50 participants were awarded the Week 4 badge, which means that we will have the highest number of Grammar for TESOL finalists so far in the 6 years. In our weekly tasks, participants connected knowledge and theory gained in the first half of the session, learning about TPAC, learning about grammar content knowledge, learning about UDL, and then applying that knowledge to practical hands-on activities, including creating grammar-focused lesson plans, providing error correction samples in weeks 3 and 4. We had live meetings every Saturday where we wrapped up previous weeks and introduced incoming ones, and we had very interesting discussions with participants. We added 2 years ago, we added UDL, and last year we added AI, an AI component. So we continued with those two. And we explored AI tools for grammar instruction, and those two additions proved to be very valuable to our session. UDL, or Universal Design for Learning, helped us incorporate or think about incorporating UDL principles into grammar teachings in order to make sure that our grammar teaching is inclusive and accessible to all learners. As for AI, we investigated the role of AI in grammar instruction, and we did acknowledge its potential benefits, but also limitations. And we continued in our discussions to emphasize the need for adequate teacher and student training, as well as critical evaluation. And of course, more on that during the Best of EVO event. Many, many, many thanks go to my co-moderator, Wata, not just for his continued insightful contributions to the session, but his unwavering support during this rewarding but quite a challenging year for us because of the large number of participants, some of whom rushed through the process of task completion without really carefully following instructions, which led to extensive revisions that required considerable amount of our time. So thank you very much, Wada. I wouldn't have done it without you. And I'm sure this will give us a lot to consider for EVO 2026. Thank you all so much, and big thanks to Wata.
Yeah, our co-moderators are absolutely essential, aren't they?
Yes.
We could not do it without them. So thank you very much, Nagla. And I think we're ready to move on to the next slide and the next session.
Just a minute, I need to stop sharing and share again because the timer is not.
Oh, the timer. I had put the timers on the summary slides, so.
Yeah, you have, but I need to log, get out and come back to
You
refresh it.
do?
So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So, go.
Okay. Thank you, Rose, for doing that and for hanging in
I'm
there.
sorry for the little delay here. Okay, so we're back in, and there we go. Immersive session.
Okay. All right. So, Elena?
Yes. I would like, yes, thank you so much. This is our slide for today for my 5-minute presentation. Thank you very much. I would like to start with the expression, what a roller coaster. And it still hasn't finished. I haven't realized how fast the time goes by. And also aligned with the mission of EVO for about 25 years now, offering free online professional development. I was given this pleasure and opportunity to lead a most amazing team of participants, but also moderators with long experience in immersive design and teaching. Helena Galani, the lead moderator of Immersive AI Companion Design. And I did this together with Giorgia Manetta. We're both located in Greece. Haki Philp is located in Germany, and we value her contributions. She's had a long experience with European Union funded projects. Dr. Randa Sadler, who is an expert in call for English language teaching. Amani Al-Kayad was also a contributor, a major contributor, and also Jennifer Hamilton from the University of Louisiana. Let me say that the session was well attended. It was rewarding like every other EVO session. And it gave us the opportunity to exchange ideas. For me personally, it was a very good opportunity to develop materials and learning outcomes. In order to be given the opportunity, actually to give teachers the opportunity to overcome traditional approaches to teaching English. There is so much material and there are so many applications for them available, even in immersive environments, which are not difficult to follow up, that it would be a pity to deprive teachers of this opportunity to use, in this particular case here with us this year, artificial intelligence in virtual reality, virtual worlds. We examined and explored the use of AI companions in Frame VR, in Wonder VR, Second Life, and Kitely. And you will be amazed with the outcomes and the contributions of our participants. We started out with 90 registered participants, 25 of which remained active, and approximately 10 and counting have completed and contributed with projects. We have decided that we are going to award their certificates shortly after the final session, and again after the session officially closes on the 31st of July. Certificates of completion will be awarded to those contributing up to 3 or more weekly discussions and posting scripts or screenshots connected with the weekly projects. Also, we did adhere to the original plan, which was very rich, and we based our design, our course design, on the Harvard framework for design design thinking, and also along the lines of the UNESCO framework, AI framework for teachers. We did design a lot of AI companions Our participants programmed them, explored the utility of personas. We focused on design thinking and the script prompt engineering, which gave me the opportunity to share AI Totaler, a framework that helps teachers, language teachers, base their instructions for building the character. We practiced avatarization, also animating the avatar. And we used a lot of affordances in these virtual reality destinations. Heike Philp is with us. Heike, would you like to suggest something? Would you like to contribute just a line or two? If you can hear us. Well, may I thank EVO once again for creating such an opportunity
I
to
can hear
reflect,
us.
to
Sorry
expand, to
about this.
enrich our skills, to cooperate.
Sorry about this. Yeah. Hi, everyone, and thank you very much, Helena, for doing a fantastic job for being the lead moderator this time. And we couldn't have done any of these high-tech skills, which in the end turned out to be so simple because you explained it wonderfully. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Thank you, Heike. It's been wonderful working with you and with the rest of our coordinators. Thank you, Christine, Nagla, Rose, Jane, everybody. It's been a fantastic opportunity and a wonderful winter for me.
Oh, good. A wonderful winter. Okay, as
Yes.
I'm looking outside and it keeps snowing and snowing. I love skiing, so it's a good thing for
The
me.
same. It's been raining here all day, especially
Oh,
today.
oh, okay. Helena, I might have missed it. How many years have you offered this session?
Oh, well, it goes back to longer than 10 years with Randall and Heike contributing in virtual worlds. And I've been active with EVO and the immersive team for about 10 years now. And it's great pleasure because I am given the opportunity to share what I do in class with my students and also to develop the framework and make it a little bit more official. And as people say, you teach one and there's two learning. So I'm hoping that there are teachers out there who will be picking up on a lot of the ideas to apply them in their classrooms.
Exactly. Oh, that was well said, Helena. And this is the part that I really miss, having been retired for 4 years now. I used to do a lot of experimenting in the classroom, and it was more than experimenting using TPAC. I scaffolded all of this and then presented at TESOL, at other conferences, and then designed the DVP session, EVO session around it. So, okay,
Well,
thank you very much.
For those who are interested in having a look at some of the outcomes of our session, I've just pasted a link in the chat. And this is what we will be sharing tonight, actually, in a few hours' time.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Good. Yes. And then, of course, there will be Best of EVO where we hope to share a little bit more.
Yes. And Virtual World's best practices in education.
Oh,
There's a lot of activity.
Right. A lot of presentation.
Members.
Okay, and here we are at the next one, learning engagement through virtual tools, another returning session. And thank you very much to the team. And the lead moderator is Zuleika.
Well, thank you, Christine. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Zuleika Zapateiro, and I am the lead moderator of the session, Learning English through Virtual Tools. And I had the support and collaboration of the team, Mary, Miguel, Glenda, Olenka, Marisa, and Gracia. Thanks to them. Well, summarizing the information of our session, we had 77 participants registered, more than last year that we had 50. We had participants from all levels, from pre-K up to 12, and also including higher education. And they had from 5 to 30 years of experience as teachers, as educators. Some of the countries represented in the session: participants from Ecuador, El Salvador, Mexico, Panama, Russia, Ukraine, Croatia, and the USA. 15 participants were actively engaged. We had sessions on Sundays, 1 hour session for 5 Sundays, and 5 to 6, 7 participants attended. 8 participants completed the weekly task and a portfolio. So they obtained badges and get the certificate. We can say that our session was scheduled in 5 weeks with 5 different areas or topics of relevance. For example, in week 1, we talk about the relevance and advantages and disadvantages of the virtual tools and apps. In week number 2, how to incorporate the apps virtually and in person. Week number 3, how they use or apply the apps, how they evaluate and setting them up, and tutorials. In the week number 4, we continue with app setup and tools, the app evaluation, tutorials, and how these contribute to the content, to the planning of their classes, how they can apply all that information and tools and resources into their teaching context. And in week number 5, we had takeaways and reflections. They posted, they commented on also their colleagues' comments. They reflect and comment about the topics, sharing ideas, experiences. Yes, so in week 5, we summarized with that, and they presented also their portfolios or activities that they have applied in their classes. Which are the takeaways from this session, learning engagement through virtual tools? Well, we simplify the activity of creating a portfolio into a collaborative Padlet for effective engaging and learning. It seems easier, and also they can just post and also read at the same moment other participants' comments. We recorded the sessions every week, so it facilitates the learning at own pace for absent participants, those who couldn't attend. We use the apps and tools. So these apps and tools were enthusiastically explored beyond the requirements with positive feedback. Also during the sessions, the meetings, we explored and presented to them how to use the different tools and apps. Thank you, and the effective team moderation ensure prompt responses and engagement. We as a team collaborate and support each other during the 5 weeks. Also, future iterations aim to accommodate participants who maybe don't have the access, the connectivity. Yes, so we create and think about them creating this course, this session. Well, we can say that in general, the participants greatly enjoy the activities, noting the level of complexity and the innovative integration of various types of apps and tools. They particularly value the selection of apps designed to support teachers in their work. They share about also other apps they use and tools, and compare with the ones that we presented in the session. Participants were open and enthusiastically shared their expertise and personal experiences, applying them maybe in pre-K or elementary or high or higher education. So these 5 weeks were very meaningful for us and for participants, meaningful engagement, learning, and continuous improvement. So I want to say thank you to my team for their support, their work, the collaboration team, and thanks to the participants, and thanks to EVO for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zuleika. It sounds like it's been a wonderful experience for the second year.
Third year.
Third year. So sorry. Right. It changed names once, but third year. Good. And next up, I think we have one more, but I'm not sure if we have anybody representing the team. Let's Go Green, integrating environmental sustainability into EFL teaching, a new session. I just checked, but I did not see Marcella or Heidi here. Julio, Janina, no, I did not see anybody represented from the team, unfortunately. Okay, so here we are at Q&A. So if you would like to speak, just turn on your mic, unmute yourself, turn on your webcam and ask questions, or you can post them in the chat, whichever you prefer. So while everybody's getting ready for some questions, I wanted to take the opportunity again to thank everyone, all the moderators, for putting together these wonderful sessions. Yes, it's been an absolutely great experience, lots of work, to be clear about that. But as I said earlier, the reward is in the feedback that we get from the participants and the learning that we do ourselves. So are there any questions? I see lots of good comments coming in, but any questions that you would like to ask?
Hello, Christine, this is Chopon. Can I just give my feedback?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. I'm Chopon Musaeva, originally from Kyrgyzstan, but residing in India right now. So I have been a part of DBP with AI 25 course, and it was an amazing journey for me. And I would like to thank all my moderators, Christine, Jane, Nagla, Sue, Mubarak, for a wonderful course, which was challenging, demanding, but absolutely rewarding and transformative for me. So it was such a professionally designed and beautifully executed course. And the moderators and my co-participants or my course mates were amazing. So this month transformed me in terms of using generative AI tools and other technology. So dear moderators, like your guidance and your unwavering support were incredible. Thank you so much for this course. I hope you will offer this course next year again, and I will come and I will be more, how to say, I would be like properly prepared for the next year session and come. And when you plan for your next session, please keep in mind the participants like me. It was wonderful. Thank you so much for your hard work.
And Chopon, thank you so much for your hard work. And I believe what you said, even though it was about our DBP AI session, your words go for all of the EVO sessions. The moderators put in an enormous amount of time and effort, and are really happy to share their expertise. But it's not only about expertise, it's also about learning, as I said before, alongside the participants. Without our participants and what you bring in terms of the different environment that you teach in and your the challenges that you face on a daily basis, those provide the stimuli for us to keep going and to find new things and new solutions and experiment with new things. So I believe what you said goes for all of the sessions and the moderators as well as the participants. So thank you very much, Chopin, for saying that. Yes, right. Okay, any other questions or comments? Well, for me, it's been great to see so many finalists, so many people that completed the sessions and will be earning certificates. In our session, it was just 4 finalists, but we had several others that are still working on completing the weekly requirements. But the biggest part for our session was they needed to have completed the course module and received on the rubric that we had with about 10 criteria. They needed to receive a complete, and there were several that were in revisions but did not achieve the complete. But we've also had one finalist for the 3rd time from Greece, Marusa Pavli, who's not with us today, but it's just been wonderful to see all the enthusiasm for learning coming from the teachers worldwide, and that gives us the impetus to keep going. So, oh, she is here.
She is here, yeah.
Marusa is here. Marusa, do you want to speak?
Hi. Yeah, I just wanted to say it was, a great experience, 3rd time round, it was, wonderful as always, so well organized. I mean, the team, moderators team, so supportive and helpful, encouraging, but still, helping us develop and becoming, more autonomous and everything. And of course, my, fellow course participants, really nice people to work with and interact, through, the different tasks. So a big thank you to everybody. I've really enjoyed it once again.
Good. Yes, there was a lot of collaboration going on and interaction among the participants, which was great. So I think we should move on because we do have a few very important announcements and reminders. Okay, so yeah, go to the next slide, please, Rose. Thank you. So this is a reminder to the lead moderators. Please make sure that you post this final participant survey in your course, and participants that are here or watching the recording, please make sure you complete this final participant survey, because this is how we get feedback from you on the sessions and also on EVO and what to do differently. And trust me, we look at those. So the due date is today. They have been posted for quite some time. So please make sure you complete the final participant survey. Thank you. And next. Okay, this is for our lead moderators. Those of you that have been with us for quite some time, and that's 4 lead moderators, but there are 4 new lead moderators. It is very, very, very important that you complete this survey because the information on this will be put together into the annual report of EVO to the call interest section of TESOL. And as you remember hearing from me or reading about it in EVO, we were created as a special project of the call interest section, and we are part of TESOL. So there is an annual report that has gone to TESOL every year. So this will be the 25th report that I will be submitting, as I'm the liaison of EVO to the call interest section. And so it will be the 25th report that I will submit to the call IS and then to TESOL. Please complete it. It gives us valuable information, which we then compile into a summary and submit to TESOL. So the due date is next Saturday. It's not all that long, but it does ask you for some details, for example, about the countries of your participants, etc., and number of badges, etc. So please complete it, and thank you in advance. Next. Okay, this is the best of EVO, which was announced in the video earlier. And here are some more details. So what is best of EVO? It is where our sessions, and we hope for all 8 sessions to present a longer summary of the outcomes of their sessions. So each session will have 20 minutes, we'll have half an hour to present, but 20 minutes for the presentation and 10 minutes for questions and answers. It's a lot more detail and particulars about each session, so it's really worthwhile. So we start with an opening at 8:45 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and if you click on the link there or post that into your browser, you will see the time in your location. So we start on March 8th at 8:45 a.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. And we go for several hours and then have another round of presentations on Sunday, March 9th, starting at 9 o'clock. Okay, so you have the link right there for registering for the session. Now, just a quick note, I tried to edit the registration information to include the opening and the time of 8:45 a.m. for the opening on Saturday, March 8th. I was unable to make that change. I tried everything. It did not allow me to make that edit. Even though I can see it, the actual registration does not show it. So please know that there is a 15-minute opening just before the sessions begin, because we don't want to take away from the summary of the sessions. Okay, so please post that link into your browser and register today. And then lead moderators, I ask that you click on this link for the Best of EVO 2025 schedule. I will share that with you again in an email within the next couple of days so that you can sign up. It looks like this is not a live link, even though it is on the actual slideshow. Maybe somebody could post the link to the slideshow in the chat. Sorry, it should be the link to the actual schedule, okay? And then, very importantly, you can read more details about this on our Google Sites place for EVO, which is new this year. Rose and Zainab and Mary and Grazia and our social media team and I worked on that a little bit. So please look at this link. And again, it would be great if that could be shared in, yes, there it is. Thank you for sharing the link to our EVO website on Google Sites. And the schedule will be shared with you with the lead moderators to sign up for the session. So please talk to your co-moderators about what day whether March 8th or 9th, and especially what time would be good for you to present, because we are, your moderators are from all over the world and different time zones, so that can be a little tricky to arrange. Okay, if there are any questions about that, I can answer some right now. Let me see, I think I have the link here to the schedule. So I'll share it in the chat right now. So there it is. You should be able, lead moderators only, please. Talk to your co-moderators and post the time that you would like to present your best of EVO outcomes in a half-hour presentation. Okay, and I think we can move to the next slide. Okay, actually, why don't you go to the previous one? Sorry, Rose. Yeah, so everyone can still look at that, but I also have an announcement to make, and that is that I will be retiring for good. I will be retiring from EVO. This is the last EVO session that I will be working with. You have all heard I'm retired, and it's time for me to retire for good, also from EVO. So I'll I think EVO is in good shape to move on without me. I put in lots of different structures to make sure that this happens. And this has been going on for quite a few years. And so it should be possible to move on without me. It's been, for me, it's been my lifetime, how shall I put it? A lifetime reward, a lifetime endeavor. It's given me enormous purpose outside of my job at the college where I was teaching. It's given me pleasure, yes, headaches as well, but I have loved every minute of it, of working with such wonderful people from all over the world. And for so many years, there have been so many EVO coordinators, EVO moderators, EVO mod PDs. It's been a wonderful run, and I can't put it any other way. But it's time for me to focus on my health and things that I need to do in my retirement, especially more exercise. And you all know how much I love to exercise and, do different things like hiking, biking, cross-country skiing, kayaking, swimming, etc. But thank you very much to all of you, especially this year's EVO coordination team and the moderators. It's been wonderful working with you. I can't thank you enough for everything that you have contributed to the team, the skills that you've brought, the love that you've brought, the time and effort, and I have been more than appreciative of that. So thank you very much for making EVO such a successful endeavor for 25 years. I could not imagine when I started this, and my co-founders actually said, Christine, stop talking about the co-founders, you did it. We could not have imagined that this would be going on for so long and will continue to go on. So thank you. And now I think we're ready to move on, Rose, to, yeah, thank you everyone for the good wishes in the chat. So I am part of the EVO community, and I will probably stay with that just to get announcements and information and hear what's going on. And I hope that you have become or will become part of the EVO community, especially the number 3, join the EVO community. This is a distribution list and you will get all the information there. Proposal, call for proposals, call for participation, etc. That's usually posted there first. Our Facebook group, of course, and Facebook page, and our social media team has been instrumental in promoting that a lot more this year. I don't know how much we have actually done on X, and I deleted my account on X for many different reasons, most of which you can imagine. And you probably know. Then our YouTube playlist with all the recordings is there, and our YouTube channel. So please join us. Okay, and I think that's about it. So go to the next one. Yeah, if there are any more questions, we can definitely entertain them here, but we've reached the end of our 90 minutes. So thank you in so many different languages.
Thank you so much, Christine. Thank you so much for all your service for this 25 years. And this project that brought us together, right? And so many people. I'm really grateful. I'm one of those who were lost in the world of TESOL and found EVO, and being I always say EVO is a highlight of my year because I found it in 2011, started participating in 2012, and every year ever since, being there. Grateful to become a moderator in 2016, and then 2019 become part of the EVO coordination team. It's truly amazing how we can connect with people around the world and make friends as well and learn so much from each other. So I'm truly grateful, and especially to you for and all those who actually made it possible. Thank you very much.
I also like to thank you, Christine. I learned so much from you, and thank you for your dedication and your unwavering passion that have truly shaped and sustained EVO over these 25 years. And your commitment to this incredible community has made a lasting impact on educators worldwide, so especially those who joined us tonight on the EVO 2025 closing ceremony. Thank you so much, Christine. Thank you.
Thank you. I could not have done this without you. And I know EVO is in good hands with Rose as the incoming head lead coordinator. Rose has done so much already, and I'm perfectly okay to pass EVO on. And Jane, you have been there for many, many years. And as call chair, you have been instrumental in facilitating many, many different things, and it's been wonderful to cooperate more with the CALIS and collaborate more with them through your connection. So I thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done
It'll
it
be
without
good.
you. You're right.
Thanks for your
Before
trust,
you go,
Christine.
we're gonna
Thank
cry.
you.
Christine, no, don't go.
No crying, no crying. It's just time, I didn't think that I would realize that at some point it would be, but it really is time. So you know, you think retired people have nothing to do, but and I have to say, you know, EVO has kept me going on a daily basis. You know, there have been things to do and issues to solve and whatnot on a daily basis. So there will be a void. There's no doubt about it. But you all know about my sweet granddaughter and who passed on her colds to me numerous times now. But, you know, visiting them and, you know, my health, some health issues. In general, I'm just fine, but I do have some surgery coming up and hope to, it'll be a long recovery, but I hope to be okay at the end. So.
Thank you, Christine, for your trust. And we have this wonderful team, and we're going to continue working on it.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Rose. Thank you for confirming that you will continue. Yes. And we
Okay,
will see you
so
next year.
yes, but not before that. We are going to see everyone in the best of EVO, right?
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Thank you,
thought this was a good day to make my announcement because I don't know how many people will be there at Best of EVO, and it will be a you know, much wider audience because we will promote Best of EVO, and I should announce that to my coordination team here. We need to do worldwide promotion again for Best of EVO. So I think this smaller group or smaller community was a better place to announce this.
Okay, thank you. So thank you everyone for being here. And I think time now for a final picture. Jane,
Yes.
our virtual photographer, please go ahead.
Thank you. Please turn on your cameras. 1,
Yes,
2,
and
3.
we can
And
put
perhaps
some
celebrations and
yeah, we can put some reactions there, some emojis if you want. I'll put a heart up.
Yay, wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
I love this. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all.
Okay.
Thank
so
you, everyone.
We
See you
had about
best of
35
EVO.
people throughout.
Thank
So
you.
thank you. I will stop the recording.
Thanks so
Thank
much
you.
for everything.
Thank
Christine,
you.
enjoy your new stage in life. Together with family and friends. It must be exciting.
Yes. Yeah, for the second time, retirement. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Enjoy the rest of
everybody.
the day.
Yeah.
Bye.